Let's continue. Okay,
Right.
so chocolate number 19.
Number 19. Okay. I didn't say number 18.
19.
Okay. Well, 18 again. 18 again. Potatoes and carrots.
Yeah,
19, much lighter.
it's no, it's unusually, right? Normally,
Usually much lighter, I put.
no, it's unusually light. Why? You have, this is the verb be, and after the verb be, normally you have the adjective. You write the adjective with a comparative form, yeah, and the comparative, it's okay. It's unusually much lighter compared with other racing cars. You see, it's not that bad. It sounds correct to me. It's usually much lighter because it's a comparison, because it's a compare. Okay, I would say put it incorrect, right? So we don't have to learn a bad idea about your punctuation, even though your punctuation is not bad. And I will figure it out about it because must be something like it's usually light or much lighter. I think it's correct too. Mhm. The other 125.
120, yes, 125. 125. I put it in two forms, in numbers and in letters.
No, when you have a number, put it in numbers. When you put it
Okay.
in letters, you run a risk of maybe misspelling something. So better put it in numbers. The M
Okay.
use environmentally friendly.
I put eco-friendly, compostable, and non-polluting.
I don't think so. That was the answer because it's like too much. Because he already said completely and completely environmentally friendly is like the whole thing.
I put eco-friendly. Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly,
Eco-friendly. I
but
put eco-friendly. No,
just
it's not
eco-friendly,
eco-friendly, compostable, and non-polluting.
compostable, and not polluted. I think that was is incorrect, right? Because then it's like
Well,
when you say completely, it's already a general word, and it means that all the other adjectives are inside that. So when you say eco-friendly, for example, that could be okay. Eco-friendly racing car, environmentally friendly racing car, right? But the other is like too much because it's already with, if it's completely eco-friendly, it's fine. But when you
okay.
say completely eco-friendly and you go more like that would be incorrect. So how many incorrect you have here? 3?
Mm,
Seems to be.
okay. It would be the last one of the first part. And I think one mistake for one mistake each part, I think.
Right? So you have two mistakes. Okay, when you have two mistakes, if you go to this is important you learn how to do it, right? So it means that instead of 10 points, you got 8. And then you can write 8 in this. For
But the answers that you think that there were mistakes technically are correct.
no, but it's still a mistake. They will count you as a mistake if you say plastic bottles, but you say more, right?
Okay.
So this one,
Okay.
and it is a mistake. Why? Wait a second. I think I got lost. Let me go back. Right, because they say which one? This one. Oh my God, chocolate. Yeah, this is now being recycled are plastic bottles. It's now. It's not in the future, and you include something since September. So this is incorrect, right? And much lighter. Much lighter. I'm also not sure if you say it's unusually much lighter. No, it's incorrect, much lighter. You know why? Because it's lighter Yeah, this one is also, you have 3 mistakes, so you have 7 points. Lighter could be okay, right? But when you say much lighter, lighter means más claro, right? So sometimes you can say something else like this, but when you write, it's not appropriate. Also to say more lighter, it's not correct because the ER means more. So this
No,
lighter is also incorrect because you say much lighter, right? You can say light or lighter, but much lighter to me is also incorrect. And better, Andres, when you have bad grades in here, then you have a clear picture of how it's going to be that day. So try to be a little bit more demanding. So 2 here with a eco-friendly. So 3. Let's say you have 7 points, right?
okay, okay.
Oh, now you write 7 points. Next, number 22. Correct or incorrect? This is section 4.
Correct, correct. It's correct.
23.
23, incorrect.
Okay, please don't store and raw food together in this refrigerator. Very good. So here you have to take a look at the structure of the sentence, right? First of all, this is a warning, caution. And then you have food, right? Don't store is already the verb. And raw, what is raw?
Crudo.
No, I know, but what kind of word? It's an adjective.
An adjective.
So, therefore, you will need another adjective, right? Because you already have the verb. Please don't store fast and raw food. No.
No.
And you need another adjective. And the only other adjective that it's okay is cooked. Meat is not an adjective. Fast is an adjective, but it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
So then you analyze what you need. You need an adjective that modifies food.
I want to be honest. Firstly, I put option B, cooked, but I was a little bit confused. So I put the letter C about meat, and so I put meat instead of cooked.
Right. So because please don't store it, but doesn't make sense. You know why? Because you can say, right, don't store meat and raw food, but doesn't make any sense because raw food could be meat. You see?
All right. Okay. I got it.
Doesn't make sense. But then raw and cooked together is more logical, right?
Okay.
Sense.
Right.
Okay, so then let's continue. So 1 is incorrect. Next.
Letter B. Yes, correct.
Very good. 25.
Correct.
Perfect. 26.
Correct. Is also correct.
Very good. Section 5. Okay, this is how many we check? All the section 4. All the section 4 is just 5. And let me take a look at this the way I put it so you can. Okay, the first section, the first reading section here, right? So it has 5 points. And how many incorrect you have? Take a look that here you have the section number, right? So you don't get
only one mistake.
Only one mistake.
Only one mistake. That was
away 4, right?
Yes.
Because you have the score is 5. This is important for you when I send you extra practice, right? So during the course, I think we're going to take a look at 5 practice tests, and then you're going to receive some extra, I think like 2. So then we have this. Okay, the second one is also 5. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So this one is 27.
27, incorrect.
Incorrect. So then you really have to take a look at and read it. So you have a question, Andres.
Okay, why was the usefulness of Dr. Collins' cooling process missed? I understood, according to the
reading.
article, that there was an element of okay. I understood, according to the reading, that there was an element of risk.
Element of risk. Why was the usefulness of Dr. cooling process missed? Cooling process missed. Then you have to go, what is the paragraph saying this? And this one is the first? Yes. Okay, must be at the beginning. Here. It was Dr. William whose experiments really started the refrigerator ball rolling. He devised a pioneering cooling process which, however, failed to excite anyone, even commercial manufacturers outside of the scientific community. Most just couldn't see its potential application, which in fact took nearly a century. And yeah, then it took there was the usefully what was missed in the process. Yeah, because failed to excite people, even commercial manufacturers. And people couldn't see its potential applications in everyday life, which in fact took nearly a century to become clear. So people couldn't see its potential applications. You see? Here. He devised a cooling process.
Yes, but I couldn't.
Well, however,
I couldn't understand that is lack of imagination for people.
yeah,
I couldn't see that.
because failed to excite anyone, even commercial manufacturers. It means most people, just couldn't see its potentials applications in everyday life. When you cannot see the applications, and then it took nearly a century to become clear. So then it's more, these readings, most of the reading is straightforward, Andres. Maybe you will have one tricky question. So you don't stop in the one.
It was, I realized that it was very tricky.
Yeah, don't stop in the one that's tricky. It's not like the whole exam is tricky. It's 1 in 10 or maximum 2 in 10. So then it's straightforward and it goes in order. So, but then you see cooling, it took too long to develop. No, people didn't understand.
No, it has no sense. The letter B has no sense.
Right. So there was an element of risk. What was the risk? Before the refrigerator was invented, only the rich could afford to buy in the great blocks the ice, blah, blah. Because experimenters really started the refrigerator ball. Yeah, they never say a risk. You see? It's nothing about risk. So that was okay. So let's continue. 1 is wrong. 28?
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Letter B. Okay, letter B. Okay, pero sorry. 28. Correct. It's correct.
It's correct. 29?
It's correct. 29 is correct.
Very good. 30?
30, correct.
And 31?
Correct, too.
Then you have 4. Remember, you go to this and you write already 4. Very good. So you have 4 in section 4 and 4 in section 5.
Okay.
Right? So then you have 4.
Okay. All right.
Then we just copy this just to add up everything. So you just copy here, right? Until now. Then we go to Unit 6 already? Unit 6. Okay, let's go. Unit 6.
Okay.
Unit 6, yes. So
Yes.
then you need to write 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, no more. It's usually no more than 4 words. It's never more than the 4 words. So a chicken.
Yes. A
And-
chicken. Exactly is the answer. A chicken.
Okay, very good. 5 times.
Yes, but 5 times. I put 5 times smaller.
Like what you mean smaller?
5 times. Okay, smaller is
With lower
okay.
case. That is
Well, 5 times is well. Is very well. 5 times.
lizards and insects.
Yeah. I put it upside down. Insects and lizards.
It's correct. Right. And that's not upside down. Upside down es patas arriba. This is the other way around. The other way.
Okay. Another way around. Okay. Thank you.
35.
With a Chinese raptor. Is correct.
Chinese raptor. Okay, so then you have 5.
Yes.
5 out of 5. So
Actually, it's 4. Actually, are 4 answers. Okay. But 5 points. Okay.
okay, no, here we have
No, but section 6 section 6 has 2 parts.
yeah, has 8. Sorry. So then by bacteria.
Has 2 parts. I put bacteria. Yeah. Okay. I put a longer answer. I put they suspect that Martian bacteria created, but this is the answer. Bacteria.
Yeah, but you have to make it shorter.
Okay. Bacteria.
But what was your answer?
I put I read it, but okay, I will read it. I will read it again. They suspect that Martian bacteria created.
Yeah, I think it's like too long. We can say this is incorrect because it's like too long, right? And so let's say 1 is incorrect because it's be produced by bacteria. Number 37, in the Martian summer.
Yes, correct. In Martian summer, correct.
Infrared light.
Infrared light, I put a longer. Okay, infrared light, correct.
Correct. 39, Earth and Martian gas.
Correct.
Yeah, so that let's say just you have 1 incorrect. Right? And since you have just 1, then it's going to be 7. 7 here. So now we have section 7, and I already got your section 8 and 9 that we have to review. Okay. And we have this. Let's go. Reward system.
Correct.
Chemicals are released.
Chemicals are released. I put cells reward them by releasing chemicals.
When animals take exercise or feed, again, no, because you need to complete this according to the grammar, right? So here you have, when animals take exercise or feed, comma, what comes is chemicals are released into the body.
Okay.
Right, so let's say 1 is incorrect. Number 42.
Correct. That's healthy.
Very good. Calorie intake.
Only calorie intake. I only put calories.
The calories of the junk food, no. Calorie intake. Why? Because this is the calories in your system.
Okay.
So 2, a small electric shock.
I put charge instead of shock.
Charge.
I put charge instead of shock.
Charge is different from shock.
I put a small electric charge.
Yeah, okay. Let's have 3 because shock is something and charge is something else. I think so. Let's see. I don't think it's the same. Right? I don't think so. No. No. It's not the same. Charge is more about connecting something, right? And this is about the shock that you receive when they have this experiment on rats.
Okay.
So there are 4 and 45.
45, less stimulation.
Less brain stimulation. Did you include?
I didn't include brain. I put only less stimulation.
Let's have 5. Okay. And the last one, 46.
Healthy, nutritious, and normal diet.
Healthy, nutritious. Okay. Right. That one's okay. So let's take a look at this. And you have like 5. Right. And then you go to the answers. And okay. Let's go with the last 2. Let's have it like this. Okay. Let me show you the writing part. Okay. Let me go there and show you the writing part. And I think I have this in the practice test corrected. Okay, let's see them. Wait a second, let me open yours. Okay, section 8. Here. First, it's okay. It's just 121 words. It's a little bit more than required. And when you write even one extra word, you get a little bit of less points. So that's why try to write 100.
121.
Yes, you have
I
121.
I count each word in the. Okay. So I
Let me see if I'm mistaken. Wait a second. But yeah, you have here 121. You see, 121.
there's but okay. So there are separated words, Sandra.
Okay.
Flavor and times are separated.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Take a look. If you write on the limit, if you write 120, 118 at the
119.
yeah, when you are in the exam, when you are doing it, you are going to be nervous a little bit, doesn't matter. And then you have to count and you won't be precise. So if you write next to the limits, to the bottom limit or to the upper limit, you can make a mistake when you count, right? So try to write 100, 110. And then if you skip 2 or 3, doesn't matter, you see, because it's in the limit. So always try to write 110, 100. Then if you write 119 or 118 or 20, you can miss a number. You can make a mistake, right? That's my advice. So this
Okay.
very good. I want to express my opinion about the article, and this is mistaken, you see, because is junk food addictive? Firstly, I'm really impressed about the results. The junk food make us feel good, but in the long run causes a damage. Junk food, very good. In fact, people like it due to the flavor, speed, or preparation. It can get us out of trouble when we are hungry in these current times and we love life less and less. To make campaigns to promote, then it's okay, right? So then you just have to let me see if you put it in. Yes, you put it in different paragraph, and I find it's very good, right? I think there is not, instead of make campaigns, which is not incorrect, but it doesn't sound so good. Maybe conduct campaigns could be conduct. It's better, right?
Okay.
So
Good campaigns. Okay.
yeah, this one is good. Let me see. I write something about it. I have some No, the one about the weather is the one with more things. Okay, so this one, it's correct, and it answer everything, and it's about you accomplish things in a good way, right? This section 9. I always hear people talking about how they feel when the sun is shining, and quite the opposite when the personally, I don't believe too much. Okay, this is the last part of the class. When you structure a sentence usually, not always, but usually have the subject, the verb, and the object. And then you have more information. So this order is incorrect. I don't believe in climate. If affecting the mood too much at the end, and not next to the verb, right? So let me show you how my suggestion on how it's better. Personally, this is my suggestion. I don't know if you can see it. I hope so. Yeah. Personally, I don't believe that climate directly affects mood too much. You see? So then you have subject, don't believe, and then you don't say, I don't believe too much in climate affected something. No. You say, I don't believe, and then you put it that, and you start again with the story. I don't believe climate directly affects mood too much, but it does impact, blah, blah, and you say these two, right? Which is correct. So let me go again to your, so you see, yeah. So you see, so when you have these kind of introductory clauses, I don't believe, I don't think, my opinion is, blah, blah. So you need a new sentence with the subject. I don't believe that climate affect mood, blah, blah, blah. Too much is always at the end. So
Okay.
if we must do a diligence, no, this is, I didn't understand this, is run an errand.
So I put errand, but I was not sure, so I put diligence. That is a synonymous.
Is synonymous? I find
Yeah,
it
synonymous.
I find it a little bit like weird. I thought like run errands sounds more like, I don't know if do a diligence, it's too formal. It's not like for a letter, you see. So, but if you
Maybe.
need to run errands, go shopping, play sports, have a day with someone, spend time with a family, or travel, we always want to know how the weather conditions are for this activity or more. Right?
Okay.
We look forward. Look forward, you always look forward to. The next word could be a noun or a gerund. But look forward is when you are like, oh, I look forward to meeting you, right? I haven't met you and I look forward to meet you. So look forward, the forecast, it doesn't make sense, right? So you
Okay.
don't look forward the forecast. My suggestion is in here. Let me check. We rely on the forecast to plan our activities. So rely on the forecast means that you have to plan the forecast, but you don't look forward to the
Okay.
forecast, right? But it doesn't happen with the weather. It's also with the thermal sensation. If it gets hot, or take a bath in the pool. Okay, so then I have another suggestion in this case. It doesn't just apply to the weather, it extends to thermal sensation, period. You see, you have like a long sentence with a semicolon. We wouldn't crave ice cream if it's cold, right? So then you have the conditional when you have present in the if clause, and would or wouldn't, right? In the consequence, right? So we wouldn't crave ice cream if it's cold, but if it's hot, we would want to head to the beach or take a dip in the pool. Could be, right? Could be like this. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Now let's see. In conclusion, normally you can say the weather. What's the difference between using the article the, or not? When you use the, it's because you're talking about something specific, like the weather. In conclusion, the weather doesn't affect our mood, it really does with the way how we complete our plans in daily life, or at least according to my point of view. I think it's according or in my view, shortly, yeah, or at least in my view. And it's not important to say in your view because this is in your view. So, in conclusion, in my view, the weather doesn't affect our mood directly, right? So I think this is the way. So now we're going to take a look at the word order for phrases. And with this, we're going to finish today's class. Let me, oh my God. Now I cannot, let me close this and go to this other part to open this part of the class. And we have the grammar and word order, right? So let's take a look a little bit at the word order. And let me share with you the screen. And what about the speaking, Andres? You feel more comfortable? I see you practice. I still need to check everything, but how do you feel now?
I think I can improve. I think I did very well, but I have the sensation that I can improve.
Okay, right. So the more you practice, because the topics are the same, the better it is.
Yes, I can improve my pronunciation, especially my pronunciation.
You can do the shadow technique. I don't know if
Okay.
I explained that to you. I will explain at the end. So we are going to take a look at this. What is the order in most sentences? Subject, verb, object, when we have transitive verb, object, and then we talk adverb of place and adverb of time, right? So first place, then time. And then we have this. He meets George at the park every day. Not every day at the park, but first is place and then it's time. You see? You can also use the time at the beginning, and usually you have to write a comma. Every Monday, he goes to the orphanage, right? So again, subject, verb, object. Many verbs need an object, but not all of them. And then you have the adverb of manner, the way the person reads, slowly. Where? At home. When? Next week. Okay, so now let's go for let's have a practice. Wait a second, let me open the exercise for you. And to improve pronunciation, we are going also to take a look at the practice. Oh my God, with the recording, the screen maybe is not the easiest. Okay, let me open for you this, right? And let me share it with you. Okay. Oh my God, I am here. Okay. So now here you have this word order exercise. And you have to tell me how you want to write this. And I will give you the remote control, Andres, and you have to type it. Andres, are you using a laptop or your cell phone?
I'm using the laptop. The laptop.
Okay, so can you take please the remote control so you can type? Now you can type. So first you need to identify the subject. Very good. He. Okay, let's take a look if it's correct. Oh my God, very good. He always, very good, always before the verb, his car out of the garage at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, now you can tell me number 2. You don't have to write, Andres. You can tell me like it's. Subject, verb. Andres, can you speak?
Sorry, I had the mic off. Okay. He often takes after he often takes Mr. Hodges to town after breakfast.
So let's check. Oh my God, you need to write.
I need to write. Okay. He often
takes
Mrs. Hodges to town after breakfast.
to town after breakfast. Okay, let's see. Doesn't work, but it's okay. He often takes Mrs. to town after breakfast. Okay, next.
Okay. They rarely find a parking place near the shops.
Very good. They rarely find a parking place near the shops. Okay, next.
Okay. Sometimes no. Mr. Hodges sometimes parks his car in a garage.
Perfect. Next.
Next. I sometimes fly to Florida in winter with my parents.
I sometimes
fly to Florida in winter with my parents.
What is the mistake here? There is one. Fly to Florida is okay, but you have a season of the year. These ideas of the day or ideas of the time, they go at the end of the sentence.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yes. Yes. Here's the mistake. So the correct form is I sometimes fly to Florida with my parents in winter.
Very good. So when you have, time at the end and place, but then you have seasons of the year, any reference of time and place goes at the end. And
okay,
it's very good. So it's with my parents. So next.
Okay. She often came late to school last year in spring. Or in spring last year.
Okay. She often
came late to the school last year in spring.
So it sounds better. Last year in spring. When you have the preposition in, most of the time it goes at the end, in the morning, in the afternoon, because it's like you are more precise. So remember, you have the general idea, and the more precise you are, more at the end. You say in the morning at 2 o'clock. So morning is the morning, right? But then you say at 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock is after in the morning. So last year is the year, and then you become more precise. In spring, right? She often came late to school last year in spring. You can also have it last year, comma, she often came late to school last year in school. Yeah, it sounds good. Next.
Okay. They often have a cup of tea about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
And what about the hotel?
Okay. See, yes, I didn't see that. Okay. Once again. They often have a cup of tea at a hotel at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
At about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, next.
Okay.
Met.
Okay, they always meet their friends after dinner at the sports ground.
Very good. Places at the end. Next.
She always enjoys swimming in our pool in the morning very much.
No, very much. Remember that this is like
Ah,
place
okay.
a time at the end, right? But then
She enjoys. Okay, she always enjoys swimming very much in our pool in the morning.
very good, right? She always enjoys swimming. Enjoys swimming are together the form of the verb.
Okay, she enjoys swimming. She enjoys swimming very much.
In
No,
our,
she always enjoys swimming very
right?
much in our pool in the morning.
Very good. And the last one. You can also say the time at the beginning, like last year.
Okay. Okay, last year he could hardly ski. No, he hardly could ski.
Very good. He had
Hardly could
could,
ski.
Okay, let me see. Wait a second. Let me stop.